The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Towns. Ricky Rubio is out there with Edwards. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
And I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. He gets it in there.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
Schroeder against Rubio. Yep, that one goes.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Edwards with the stop.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
To the inside, Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect.
Thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position. Here's Vanderbilt. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 11. James finds Harrell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Towns with the defensive effort. The pass to Okogie. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Noel. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Kuzma. Passes it to Horton Tucker. And here is Harrell. Defended by Towns. And it's Harrell missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Noel. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game. Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here's Vanderbilt. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Gasol. A rebound by the Timberwolves. To the middle. Here's two.
Oh, yeah. Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Here's Schroeder. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Minnesota calls timeout. Timberwolves trail by 5. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rubio, the pass to Reed. High post, Hernangomez. Here's Noel. Shot clock at 5. Reed misses. Fast break, the Lakers. Schroeder leading the charge. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor, and he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility, and offense is tertiary to his contributions.
Good on both. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Horton Tucker. Gasol with it. Hernangomez covering. Gasol against Hernangomez. 4 on the clock. And it's Schroeder missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here is Hernan Gomez. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And the Lakers call time here. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Morris gets to Gasol. Inside, here's Caldwell Pope. It's tipped. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Noel. Lays it up and banks it in. Noel's got 6. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Here's Noel. 6 points for him. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Gasol with the steal. Fast break. Go Lakers. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
KCP is a guy who can pull up from 3 just as easily as take it to the cup. He's a tough cover in transition.
Noel passes to Culver. You can't get that one.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
50 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. To the paint, Gasol with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Now Culver. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You know, with a really solid all-around offensive game, Culver continues to develop his ability to put pressure on defenses.
The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, the work ethic is something that stands out for Jarrett Culver. Very impressive.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns finds Hernan Gomez. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. His 3-pointers off the mark. Kuzma passes to James. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over Harrell. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
A 6-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
Has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marquis Morris is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Schroeder in a point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 6. There's the pass to Okogie. To the right side. Towns with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Okogie for 3. Towns with the steal. Edwards passes to Okogie. Count that one.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
And Josh Okogie, a rugged wing defender out of Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and he takes an awful lot of pride in that aspect of his game, Greg. He wants to lock people up. Always active with his hands around the ball.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here's LeBron, and that one is good. LeBron's got 14.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's checked in, and Lehman subbed in for Josh Okogie. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Passes it to Lehman. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And the Lakers with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. And LeBron throws it down.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Edwards, that's good.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Schroeder looking around. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Rubio. Down low. Vanderbilt's shot is good. He has 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Timeout called the Lakers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Okogie is such a tough matchup inside, in part because he's got long arms to go with tremendous athleticism.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, you know, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
Horton Tucker, that one good for 2.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Noel passes to Towns. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. It's good. Kuzma's got 6.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Dishes it to Towns. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Aggressive move off the dribble there. Towns, once he gains momentum, hard to disrupt it.
LeBron passes to Harrell. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
It's picked off. Here's Vanderbilt. An easy 2 points on the layup. Vanderbilt's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I guess Towns got a little bit of point guard in him. The big fella with a beautiful dime right there.
Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here's James, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 18 points for him.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Here's Edwards, and that one drops. .103 left to play here in the third. Pass to James. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. The offensive rebound. And Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed's checked in, and Culver's subbed in for Josh Okogie. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Edwards can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Noel. He has 6, just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. But they'll get another chance. From deep, here's Towns. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for
Of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Culver. Ricky Rubio is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. Clock is at 3. Here's Rubio. Second chance shot. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Towns.
Good luck trying to keep Cat off the glass. Karl Anthony Towns loves mixing it up down low and getting after those second chances.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Harrell against Towns. From 8. Harrell, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 7.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
The drive by Rubio. He can't hit that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Nice shot by James.
Yeah, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Marcus All's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And a change for the Timberwolves. Okogie's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. Outside Gasol. Knocks down the three ball. Gasol's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, you've really got to appreciate the versatility of Gasol. I mean, he's a big man with range. I love seeing him square up from deep.
Towns, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Nobody near Schroeder. No good on the triple. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Rubio dishes to Towns, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And the technical free throw is good.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Okogie misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers with a 9-point lead. Basket counts. LeBron's got 24 points. And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big man who ended up leading the Twin Cities to win titles.
Schroeder outside. Knocked away. Gasol inside. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And he makes that one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And then jammed down as he goes right over Markieff Morris.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
LeBron outside. Out to Morris from deep. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're behind by 11. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the new...
I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Reed. And he banks in the layup.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. I think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
LeBron passes to Morris. Again, the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Here's Okogie. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Okogie, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Reed. Makes it off the glass.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Lakers leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Harrell. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Lakers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
James looking around. And, finally drops after rolling around the rim. LeBron's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards can't hit. And the Lakers have possession. That's tipped. And he makes the first.
A sharpshooter with a quick trigger release. Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Here's McLaughlin. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope with it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.